He was staring at his card.
No, I was not.
Yeah, you were.
I just had a glance.
There I was, and I couldn't help but look. I was fascinated, but it made me feel so small.
We're back. Oh, God.
What? Right, so you lot, we are finally back on Wafflin.
Oh, God.
What? Yeah, it's good. So pretty much, obviously, we've been gone a little while, but who gives a shit, right? Who cares? Because we've now got way more to talk about. We're fresh. There's coronavirus. No, you're not. You're not going to cough, are you?
No.
Wait, mate, that don't sound
No,
right.
I know.
Hey, bro.
That was really that was an unfortunate timing. It was a coincidence. I'm sweating.
All right. Anyway, so we're gonna, debate that, talk about it. Obviously, Theo has legitimately got some sort of experience to talk about.
Yes.
That could be dangerous. But obviously, we're also gonna have some banter, funny questions that you guys have sent in, and always do remember that we are on Spotify. I need to stop that. Apple Podcasts, all of the audio platforms that you can listen to this to. Wafflin, it's worldwide.
And we're on
what?
Instagram now.
We are.
Yeah, we are on Instagram.
Yeah.
So check that out, enjoy it. And let's go on with the show. It's going to be good. So the first question we've got is titled Parents Having Sex.
Okay, here we go.
Dear Theo, it's the done thing Baker and Joe Big Schlong Weller.
I don't believe it says that.
He knows, mate. I can't say the name. I have emailed to you because I am 16 years old and in a very awkward situation. My parents, who are both early 50s, are having regular sex and sleep in the room next to me. So I hear this a lot. I feel so awkward and want to confront them about it as it happens so regularly. What do I do, Malfoy? He's saying Malfoy. What should he do?
First of all, you got to respect that your parents are still going at it.
Yeah.
They're early
like probably yours.
Huh?
No, but probably.
Okay.
No, but do you ever think about that?
It's not a regular thought, if I'm being honest.
To be fair, in the time that we've been friends, do you ever think about this? This is something I think about a lot, right? In the time that, say, we've known each other, so what, 10 years? How many times have parents, like your parents, had sex within that amount of time?
The thing you regularly
Why are you thinking about that?
I can't stop thinking about my parents shagging.
No, but it's in like, do you know what I mean though?
No, I don't often think about that, but I guess that's an interesting thought. They're probably going at it quite a lot. Oh, God, you weirdo. The more it sounds, the worse it sounds.
Did she watch these?
Your mum?
Your mum.
Some of them.
No more. I swear she said.
What, you've been thinking about my parents?
No, I said I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about yours. But I was saying, do you think about yours?
No. No one does. And the fact that you said it's a regular thought. All right, getting back to the question at hand.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
Respect that his parents are doing it. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's an uncomfortable situation. You don't want to be going to bed just like.
Would it turn you on?
No.
No, but is it like sex is sex?
No, it's not. No, it
it
is not. Sex is not sex when it's your parents.
Okay.
That is not a thing that you could get aroused by, Joe.
No, but maybe you would.
No, I don't.
No, because
it sounds like you're really trying to dig yourself out of a hole there. It sounds like you sort of get turned on by your parents.
No, I don't. I've only ever walked in on them once.
And how did you react?
I ran away. I didn't know I actually
to the bathroom. I had to get out there as soon as possible.
Have you ever walked in on your parents?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard them?
No, I haven't. And that's the honest truth.
Really?
Yeah, no, honestly, I haven't.
Have you heard anyone else's?
Yeah, no, I have. I was in a hotel room and I could hear.
Does that turn you on?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I found it quite funny.
Funny? Well, does it not get you like? Do you not start playing out storylines of them being like, "I want to invite you in"? No. What? So you've never been like walking down the corridor in a hotel and you can hear like maybe you think you can hear someone having sex
and you're just like knock.
No. So when I was in Las Vegas for the Tyson Fury versus Wilder fight, I came out of my hotel room and I could have sworn I heard a couple doing it.
Well, probably, yeah.
And I walked past and I was like, I'm going to walk back and just sort of pretend like, yeah. So then I'm not going to lie, I put my ear up. But like they stopped at that
was there
point.
a part of you in your head that was like, oh,
Please
they
invite
could
me
open
in.
the door and invite me in? And that's why you doubled back.
I had to look around to see if there was any cameras, but luckily there
Obviously
weren't.
there were. It's a hotel corridor. Obviously there were cameras.
I don't know.
They would have been like, who's this weirdo putting his ear up? But I have done that.
Yeah.
What? In the hotel room, like gone for a little listen because it was quite funny. Because it's like Snapchat, oh boys, they're shagging next door. Huh?
You freak, mate. But anyway, so
Doubling back on the...
so you've never been, say, like round a friend's house and heard it? Like, as in you've heard their parents going at it and that sort of turned you on. Would that turn you on?
Would it? I don't think, no, because they're
Mate.
like, what happens if they're just like old parents?
Okay, if they're quite fit. But then my idea of a fit older person is probably different to yours. Like,
What's your idea of a fit older
like
person?
as long as they're not utterly munted.
So pretty much 90% of all older females get
What's the fact it's a mum? Does that not get you going?
No.
I'm not really into the mum stuff.
Really?
I wouldn't think. I'm
you know-
not looking at a woman and thinking like, God, I pray she's a mum.
No. Because then, like, say if now this isn't anything personal to you. Nah, it's actually not. No, it's definitely not. But as in, say the fact if there's a bit of storyline behind like who they are. Like if they're a teacher, they may not even be really that fit. But because they're your teacher, it makes them more fit.
Okay, I know.
So if it's like, oh, this is my mate's mum. Do you know what I mean? It's like that same sort of thing.
Like some of our teachers we thought were really fit probably weren't super fit, but it was the fact that they were our teachers that was like, oh, that's the excitement.
Like who?
Well, I can't say their names.
Yeah, you can.
You can say the first letter and what they teach.
Miss R, science.
Obviously. Fair play. Well, I mean, so say this is happening to you on a regular basis.
How do you go to your parents and be like, guys, please keep it down?
Oh God.
Could you do that?
I don't know. I think you have to just put headphones in and firm it. Or move out. How old is he?
16.
Ooh, a bit early.
His mum still buys his trousers.
I think he needs to firm it for 2 years and just go to uni. Even if you have no aspirations of going to uni, you've got to get out of there.
Just get out of the house.
Just get out of there.
Like, I think it's a perfect time.
Just to get rid of the noise.
No, listen. It's a perfect time to realise, look, we're all human.
Yes, true.
You are my mum and dad. You're brutally shagging.
Well, that's how you were placed into this world. You were placed into the world through your parents having sex.
Yeah, but as in hearing them, okay, so he's hearing them. I think you have to disassociate yourself. You have to go, look, okay, they're just two people. I'm going to show at this point that I'm an adult as well and I can have this conversation. I'm not a little kid that has to run away from his problems. I can confront my parents and I can say, look, Mr. and Mrs. Baker, you're going to stop this right now. And that's what you need to do, Theo. That's all you have to do.
That's what I have to do.
As well, what about like your roommates? Because obviously you live with people. Do you ever hear them shagging?
No, but when I was at uni...
Yeah. What?
We had these two roommates who I actually talk to now, and they were just constantly at it.
And what
they
did you
were
do about it?
So loud.
Did you ever ask to join in? Would that not make you want to...
Why is that the first thought that comes to your head?
Because it's the first thought that comes into
He thinks everyone wants to shag him. He'd be like, obviously they'd want me in there.
No, but they were so loud.
Yeah.
Like the people above us on the floor would put notes and letters to us, asking them to keep it
Did they
down.
think it was you?
No. They didn't know who it was.
Was it ever you?
No, because we didn't get complaints from the floor above telling them to keep it down.
Or would you say you're quite noisy and shagging?
It depends if you're home alone or not. It depends how much freedom you've got.
Sometimes you can't control it, is what I'm saying. No, but do you know what I mean? Like when it has to, like, that's why I thought when we were on holiday, I'd be able to hear you.
No, but I think
But I couldn't. And I was like, mustn't be enjoying it.
You can still enjoy it without making like massive grunts.
You just keep it down.
You don't want other people in the household to be hearing you.
He fakes it the rest of the time.
No, I actually find it quite. I don't enjoy it when there's like really dramatic, over the top noises.
100%.
But you want like the real life.
where you've given them no choice, but as in, but wait.
So like screaming help.
Let me save this right now. By no choice, I mean you're making them enjoy themselves that much that they can't help but scream with joy.
What sort of noises do you prefer?
Realness, just real nature.
For example,
well, you want me to fuck me. I don't know.
What about your noise? What's your noise? Go on, Joe. Tell us your noise.
Well, boy, I'll demonstrate what I do.
Is that Teddy still like liquidy?
Yeah. Anyway, now look, when I get aggressive. Wait, do you get aggressive? Surely you get aggressive. But very aggressive. I'm sure there's a little bit of you that sometimes releases and you become at one. No, but just think about it.
I think you only get super aggressive when you have quite a stressful life and you want to take it out on someone.
You came in today saying you were feeling sad.
Yeah, but I think...
And that could be a way to express this sadness and turn it into positivity through absolutely getting some aggression involved.
Yeah, absolutely pummeling. I mean, but I think I'm feeling sad because of what's going on in the world.
What, the corona?
Yeah.
Which we're going to get onto.
Yeah, we will.
It's going to be a big debate because, I mean, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great show. But I think overall, we've sort of established that he needs to be the adult in this situation, not be the child, and go and just talk to them about it. Say, I don't really want to hear this. Have a bit of a laugh about it. You know, it doesn't need to be, too serious.
Or he could get himself a girlfriend.
And compete.
And play a game of tennis.
Or they could all do it.
Oh, God.
What? You know that scene in Forgetting Sarah Marsh?
If one of your brothers, right, listen to this. So, fittest girl in the world, lad.
I know exactly where you're going. The answer to that question is no.
No. So picture this. So, well fit girl. You're single. He's single. And she's like, you too, daddies, right? I want to shag the pair of you. I like brothers, right? And you're wanting to shag her, but she's only going to do it if it's all three of you. Would you double team someone with your brother?
No. No.
Would you not?
No.
With Luke? He's your brother.
Yeah, I'll do it with Luke.
I'm your brother.
I'll do it with you, but not my biological brother. That's, for example,
Really?
asking, would you have a threesome with your sister and some other girl?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but is it different with blokes? I ain't got a brother, so I can't really tell.
But you got a sister. You wouldn't
Yeah,
know
but that's
about...
different.
How?
Because it's like...
You can still have a three-way with your sister and you're not touching her.
No, see, that's fucked up. Stop.
Tables have turned.
The Mumbai crowd. Please stop.
Yeah, whatever. But like, okay, so this.
Whatever.
So if you're having a threesome with a bloke, right, we were having this chat in the barber shop, right? So our barber, from my barbers in Willingdon, if you want to know, basically, he was saying that, yeah, I could never do a threesome, two bloke, like him and a mate and a girl, because if he just got caught a sight of like the other bloke's cock, that would just like weird him out too much. Whereas, part of it could be that do you look at it as, if that's weirding you out, are you uncomfortable with your sexuality?
That's what I was going to say.
Or if you're literally like able, you just want the bird, well then that could be a plank of wood,
it's
a
just
bloody helicopter. Like, it don't matter what object it is, it's just another object. You're focused on what you're doing.
Exactly. You have to disinterest yourself.
Yeah, so you could have a threesome and not worry about getting too preoccupied with looking at the cock.
Yeah. Well, obviously you don't want it to like touch you and stuff, but like you keep it distant.
So say you're about to climax and you catch sight of this raging hard cock. Is that affecting you?
I'm not going to be catching sight of it when I'm about to climax.
You might do though, that's the thing.
I just can't help it.
Well, you might as well say that one. What did you do with Martin Johnson?
No, you can't say the names. No, it's exaggerated for the...
What did you do?
Huh?
Say what you did now. Come on, open it up. Hurry up.
I was going for... I was at the Anthony Joshua. I'm going so red. I was at the Anthony Joshua fight in Cardiff. I was like, I'm going to go to the toilet. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the urinal. And who stood next to me? England captain, 7-foot-tall Martin Johnson.
Rugby player.
Big rugby player.
What else was big, Theo? He was staring at his cock.
No, I was not.
Yeah, you were.
I just had a glance.
So he comes home and he says, boys, you're not going to believe what I did today. there I was, and I couldn't help but look. I was fascinated, but it made me feel so small. That's what you said, lad. That's what you said.
No, I didn't.
So he stares at other people's cock and reckons it's okay. You were defending it, lad.
No, I'm saying everyone has accidentally just absolutely taken a look.
But keep looking. You kept looking.
I didn't keep
You
looking.
had more than one glance, lad.
I felt a bit like, oh, I'm a small little boy. I better leave this
So,
building.
do you find yourself frequently peeping on other blokes' cocks?
It was a one-time thing.
Like you peer over, you know that little thing they put between each urinal? You look over it. I can imagine you do that. You do it to me, mate. I've never normally said anything, but I notice you do it to me and him. You do. You do, mate.
What are you talking
I know
about?
you do.
When have I ever gone for a wee next to you?
Mate, obviously you have. I know you have looked at my cock when I've been pissing before.
I know you've looked at mine.
No, I haven't. I actually wouldn't know what it looks like. Do you have quite a small one? I feel like you do. No offence in that.
No, I do have a regular small penis.
Does Joe realise that Josie Lane follows him? If so, how does he know her?
Who's that?
Who is that?
I don't know.
I think I follow her on Instagram.
Oh.
There we go. Right, this next one is religion and family over love. So basically the concept, well, I'll read it, but it's the concept of having religious parents that are like, you must not have sex, lad. Okay? And there you are, raging with sex drive and wanting to go for it. Just like you. Okay? So you're going to be able to help with this one. So I'll read it out.
My super religious parent.
They are, they're vegan or something like that. Something like that.
Vegetarian,
Yeah.
suddenly super religious.
Right, you ready? So, hi. I'm currently in a situation where I'm in a loving relationship with a man that I really care about. He is an atheist, right?
Oh.
So like what Jackmate is.
That's so specific.
Yeah. And when it's
So pointless.
It's like
right,
Ricky Gervais will probably...
you can let me read it or what? Right, so he is an atheist and not the same not the same ethnicity as me. I'm from a Muslim background and my family. No, why'd you laugh at that? You're a dickhead. Stop!
I barely laughed. I just went...
Yeah, this is not okay, lad. I need to stop saying lad as well.
This is that thing where you hate saying something so much and you're saying it as a joke, but it's becoming part of your
It
dictionary.
all started from Anderson Gibb.
Yeah.
Anderson Gibb
He said
puts lad on the end of every sentence, and I've caught on to it. Anyways,
caught it.
Listen, I am from a Muslim background, and my family is really strict. My whole 3-year relationship has been hidden from my parents.
Bloody hell.
And siblings.
What?
And it turns out he's my cousin.
Wait.
Take it.
God.
I have been tormented throughout the relationship on whether to tell my parents or to leave with my partner and face never seeing my family again. I know that if I tell my parents I could be disowned anyway or forced into marrying someone they're okay with. I don't think they will accept my partner. I don't know what to do. Please help. I thought this one was about condoms.
No,
that the wrong one?
we got a similar one that was basically my parents are religious and they found used Johnnies in my room.
Oh, okay. Okay, so imagine that.
But it's the same topic.
Well,
Yeah, it's the same idea.
This one's tough.
Very tough, mate. Like you know, you could face your family disowning you.
She's got to choose between her family or a boyfriend who you may not spend the rest of your life with. But it could be over in a
3
year.
years, bro. Like they've
How do you
been
keep it so
together.
secret?
I don't know, but
A part of me would say the parents do know you're in a relationship, but they turn a blind eye. But then a part of me is also saying it sounds really strict. And would they do that?
are they just oblivious?
I'm not sure, you know, right? So I have a Muslim friend who has been in a relationship for like, it's got to be like 2 years now.
Yeah.
And his parents don't know. He's my age, which is, we're 23. So he has not told his parents because he's like, yeah, like, bro, it's not worth the hassle. They won't accept it.
Wait, but why? Okay, and obviously this is where I'm just not knowledgeable enough on the religion. But like,
Is it?
what? It's the thing. Like, I can't. That's the thing. I don't feel like we'll be able to relate as to justify why you should definitely keep it a secret because it must be a really big deal.
Is it like to do with arranged marriages and stuff?
Yeah, it must be like if they don't approve, if they've, if you're before a certain age, I mean, obviously I don't know. Let us know if you are Muslim or know of, more about the Muslim faith, but why this is such a big deal because I couldn't imagine like how
3-year relationship.
Yeah, man. It's hard. I mean, what advice would you give? Like, what advice are you going to give?
Like, how
is he going to tell her?
How are we supposed to give any advice? I mean, yeah, I guess keep going how you're going. Like, how to choose between your family or a boyfriend you may not spend the rest of your life with, or you may do.
It's dodgy. Do you know what? I don't think we're going to get an answer to that one, but we've got another big one anyway.
Yeah, but if someone does have an answer, do leave it in the comments.
100% let us know. That's where we need you lot.
Yeah.
And at this point, comment down below, Theo, your hair's growing back. You're still a bit of a twat.
Okay.
Comment that now if you're still around.
It is looking good though.
It's looking class, mate. I really do like it. But this next question is, I wish to remain anonymous.
Okay.
But I have a question that I would like some advice on. So me and my partner have now been together 6 months and she has lied to me about her age. I am just finding this out now, 6 months into the relationships. Oh no! 6 months into the relationship. Well done. She is underage. However, I'm older than 16. What should I do? Because if they've been doing anything sexual, that's rapey. That's statutory rape.
Statutory rape,
correct.
Isn't it? That's so peak.
What are you doing, mate? So Janine turns around and goes, I'm 14, mate. What are you doing?
I've got to be like...
You love her though, mate. You love her. 6-year relationship.
Oh, so bad because like you could both agree and like keep it a secret.
What?
But then if
would you keep it a secret?
No, but what I'm saying is if you break up, she can just be like, yeah, no, where we do this, and he hard me.
Wait, say again?
Like she can say like if they break up and she's not happy with the breakup, she can go to the police and be like, oh yeah.
Oh, she can go to the police and say, oh yeah, okay.
You
so
see what I mean?
You don't want to upset. No, it's 2 girls.
Oh, it's 2 girls.
It's 2 girls.
Same rule applies.
Yeah, 100%. But like that's the thing. If she upsets this underage partner, the underage partner could go to the police and be like, she shagged me.
I think it's very important that the older person takes this seriously. And I think you have to call it off because, first of all, she's lied about her age, which can put you in a really hairy position.
Yeah.
Like, really, that's terrible.
Yeah.
You should never lie about your age, especially in that situation.
Don't do that. Like,
you
straight up.
You can get someone in prison
mate,
for that.
no, I've even when I was, no, I'm not going to go dodgy here, but like, no, because I saw you turn and look at me like I was about to say something fucked up.
Dodgy look.
No. Like, I've, on Tinder, right, people put their age as 18. Right, I know multiple boys that have had girls come around and be like, oh yeah, I'm 17, but that's still cool, right? And that's another topic, right? If you're over 18, say you're 22, is it okay to have sex with a 17-year-old? Because they're not 18, they can't drink, they're not officially an adult, but they're over 16.
I mean, it's legal, but is it immoral? Like, what happens if you're in love?
But you could say that with a 13-year-old, and that's not a justifiable reason.
But that's illegal.
Yeah.
This is still legal.
Okay, yeah. Well, 16 is legal, but I think...
that just seems
like a 30-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Yeah, that does
like,
seem
that's
like...
just not
You
the
could go and
thing.
pick your girlfriend up from school and legally have sex with her.
So if I turn around, right, this is hypothetical right now, I say, Theo, mate, I've been exchanging nudes with a 17-year-old.
That's illegal.
With a 17-year-old. Is that illegal? I have definitely not been doing that, by the way.
If you have images of a girl under the age of 18, like explicit images, that is child pornography.
Yeah, no, wow. I do know this. I did a whole campaign
so you don't possess them, but it's Snapchat. That's what some people will be doing. Because you don't possess anything, it's Snapchat. You've seen it, and it's gone. So what's that?
You're still witnessing a crime.
Well, not really.
Well, he does law, so he'll know more.
Yeah, I did a whole Home Office campaign on this.
What, you running for Prime Minister? Wait, what do you mean?
I did a really important brand deal.
Was this like BTEC? Wait, what was it?
No, I did a Home Office thing about underage explicit images of children.
Well, because you got done.
No. No.
Community service.
You can banter everything,
Okay,
but
okay.
do not get done for that.
Okay. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, no, I've lost my train of thought now.
Okay,
Carry
I'm
on.
not sure if that's being witness to a crime, because the crime would be Joe can't witness himself committing a crime, because they're not committing a crime by sending him a picture.
I guess you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
No, but say like, okay, so because this has happened, and I know it has like worldwide many times. You know, a girl is like, seems like they're older, seems like they're mature, right? And how they're talking to you. Oh, one thing leads to another. Nudes are getting exchanged. After the fact, after that, you know, it may be, okay, actually, how old are you? She may turn around and say, I'm 17. And then it's like, okay, you've seen these things. Do you continue having anything to do with this person? Or is it illegal?
I guess.
She sent nudes, but not sent them for your physical possession, but on Snapchat where they disappear forever?
I guess in the moment, you're probably like, oh, turn a blind eye. But the real thing you should do is be like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
That's the actual moral thing you need to do, is that. But I understand people get in the heats of the moments.
Yeah.
And you can't always control your actions, I guess. But you need to try and somehow stop it from happening.
It's especially hard when like you're having all this like sex talk on over Snapchat or whatever, but like it's illegal for her to send you a picture of her ass, but you could literally go around there, pull her clothes off, and have sex with her legally.
Yeah.
It seems
that
weird.
is
But
weird.
that's a whole,
Yeah,
that's
that
a
is
whole other
weird.
debate, isn't it?
No,
Like,
yeah,
you
that
can-
is.
You can sign up for the army younger than having a drink of alcohol
Well, yeah, it's all that.
or buying a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there is some interesting ones.
Yeah, 100%. Well, another one we've got is quite long, but I'm going to say it in short. The tagline is girls wanking. Does it put you off as a man knowing that a girl masturbates? Because this person is under the impression that it's a female, right? She's under the impression that, geezers might find it dirty and weird. And I'm not going to lie, I felt that that's how girls feel. As in, like, the girls, well, not all of them, but as in, like, the general consensus. Say, like, girls that we know, if the conversation of, like, masturbation or whatever was brought up, they'd be like, oh, no, I don't do
They're,
that.
like, embarrassed
I don't do
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
embarrassed about it. And I'm like, why?
Well,
Like, why?
I think in the common grand scheme of things,
Yeah,
like a boy wanking
yeah.
is just like so like normal.
But what makes it a man, like, as in a manly thing, or like something that only blokes do?
Because
Like,
of the gesture, that obviously helps.
yeah, but it's
Part of society, whereas I think girls wanking.
No, but wanking is like masturbating.
Yeah, no, but it I don't know. It just sounds like it's not the done thing, but it is very much so a great thing.
Yeah, like as in I
encourage them.
Do you wank a lot?
I wank, yes.
Yeah. So do you wank?
Occasion, yeah.
Yeah. I don't anymore because I'll actually come on to the reason why in a second. We've covered it before, but I want to tell you about my results thus far. But girls, obviously masturbating, I could not see anything to be embarrassed about.
No.
Like, it is so, it's your body, you're discovering yourself, you're enjoying yourself. Go for it.
So many
Nothing
girls
to
say
be embarrassed about.
They say they don't do it when it's clearly obvious.
Yeah.
You do, and you shouldn't. Like, you should.
Exactly.
It is a normal thing.
Yeah.
And actually, a lot of boys, they like it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to lie, it would turn a lot of blokes on. Like, you, literally, the category you watch, if you watch porn, is...
Huh?
Come on.
I'm into the masturbation at the moment.
Literally. Mate, that's literally what Theo watches. Theo loves watching girls go at it. Why do you like... Okay, go on. Maybe this could be quite useful. Why do you like watching masturbation videos?
I don't know that.
Surely you know why.
I don't know why. It's
You
just,
have no idea.
no, it's just.
Okay,
what I'm into at the moment.
why don't you like watching blokes wank off?
What? Because I don't.
Well, I don't know.
That is not the same.
That's
Flip
like,
it
no,
around.
that's like saying, oh, you watch like straight porn. Like, why don't you watch two blokes banging, Joe?
Because for me,
You don't really
that
get turned
action
on by that.
doesn't really get me going.
Repulses us.
However, you could say, like, I don't know, something to do with the fact that you know that the girl's pleasing herself, that turns you on somehow, or
Well, I
the
don't
fact of like the action or how it looks or something. There's got to be something you like about it. I don't know.
I don't really go that deep into
No, but
thinking
it's
of
like
the
not
category.
that deep. Think about it. Like what I'm saying is not that deep. It's like
Surely it has to be because you're like, oh wow, if this girl is doing it to herself, she must love it. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
is it like knowing that she loves it or something? I'm just trying to...
Guess so, yeah. I've genuinely, this is the first time I've ever like questioned why I would like a certain category.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like obviously...
Do you watch masturbation?
What's your favourite category?
I don't know. I like big asses.
Yeah, he
Big old-
really does.
Big batty chicks. Fair play, mate. Well, I've obviously, for a while, stopped altogether masturbation.
How long's it been?
Probably about 3 weeks. That's good. That is really impressive for me, by the way.
'Cause you used to be like 8 a day.
Nah, not 8.
5.
Nah, but it's in like, I've
3 weeks.
had
That's
problems.
impressive for anyone.
Pardon?
That's impressive for anyone.
No, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You do that every...
3 weeks? No.
Really?
No. I did read, this could be something you might strive towards.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom
Yeah.
did 6 months
Yeah.
before he met Katy Perry.
What, without wanking?
Yeah. And making love.
Without shagging or
Yeah.
anything?
Wait, and then Katy Perry was his first?
Yeah.
I bet that went off in a second.
Well, yeah, well, this is the thing. Like, obviously, you know, there's a lot about the no-fap thing. We've touched on it before. But, obviously, yeah, the biggest thing is, obviously, it affects my actual sexual performance because, for whatever reason, it does. We've spoken about that. But, as well, my general, like, confidence seems to be better. I don't know why. I don't know why. But my general, like, the fact I'm in control of being able to manage that and not like, oh, I can't help but bash one out. I don't know. It must have some sort of effect of like my self-control makes me feel more confident.
More empowered.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. And then it comes, and that this self-confidence that is coming along with it means that when I do talk, if I was to talk to a girl or even handle situations like business chats, meetings, interacting with people, problem solving as well, I seem to be more alpha about it rather than more
testosterone.
rather than throwing my toys out the pram all the time.
So what do you do in the situation where you're laying in bed
Yes,
and
lad.
you've just got an raging erection?
That's getting clipped. No, no context. Theo Baker.
So what do
upload
you
it.
do? Do you just have to ride the wave?
So yeah, I literally go nope.
I can do this.
I just go nope and just say no. I think where it's like, yeah, it's hard at first, very hard. no, but like yeah, it's just you got. It's always easier to do things when you've got a goal in mind, right?
100%.
So if I'm just saying like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do this, it feels more like I'm punishing myself. Whereas if it's like there's a reason behind it, well then it's
to increase your performance.
Are
you scared or nervous about when you do get into that pressured situation? You know, you have to perform. How long you will last?
Honestly, I'm quality over quantity. So this.
5 seconds.
So it could be a nice 30 seconds, lad. Oh, I need to stop saying lad. I've noticed how much I'm saying. It's cringing me out.
Yeah.
Look, it could be 30 seconds, but it'll be 10 out of 10.
For who? You?
For you.
Nah.
For her,
No. Listen, I actually think it never normally, like, I'm not going to lie, like, it's not like, oh, the more I have sex, the longer I last. I have a general, like, 4-minute period. No, I have like I don't know.
You have an average.
Yeah, and even...
Sometimes you go above the average.
I'm not going to
sometimes you
lie,
go
actually, yeah, if it's been a little while, I will spunk pretty quick. Now I'm thinking about it, like, yeah.
That's a nice little clip. It's been a while, spunk real quick.
Pretty quick. Yeah, no.
To make up for it, you just got to do a lot of foreplay beforehand on her.
Do you like foreplay on yourself?
On what?
Like, is it like, do you like foreplay, her doing things to you?
Yeah, but I'd rather just get into it.
Same. I think I prefer just sex.
Yeah. Because it's the connection. You know, it's the... Why are you looking at me like that? You're just like, why do you keep glancing?
What?
You keep doing...
Just get your words out, lad. Oh,
It's the intimacy... Oh, lad.
I know.
It's the intimacy and like the connection and that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No, that's the one.
Feel like one with each other.
Have you ever had sex with your girlfriend and not felt the connection or not felt the intimacy and just felt like, oh God, why am I not feeling it today? Have you ever felt like that?
No.
You? With anyone?
Not so much. There are like obviously periods where you're like, right, like you just sort of want to get it done.
Oh shit!
Oh
Nah,
God.
it's natural, mate.
Yeah, I know.
But like, obviously, that is a rare occasion.
Yeah. What about those times where you have to concentrate on something else, so you don't spaff real quick?
I've never had to do that.
Huh?
No.
What do you think of?
Well, what do you think of? Have you ever thought of Luke to try and put you off?
No, I'm just looking at the wall, just try not to think of anything.
Really? What? I've never had that. Where
You don't want to let them down. Sometimes, You don't let them down.
But normally, mate, if you do the foreplay, you've already made them come 3 times already. Wait, what?
Fucking Hugh Hefner.
Wait, it's just being factual.
What's that?
Wait, what are you laughing at?
The sex guru.
It's
Joe Well and the sex guru.
Is it not true? It's not for you, all right?
You made him come 3 times.
Weller and his magic fingers. What?
Wait, are you actually serious?
She just automatically gone
Not
straight back.
Not automatically.
Oh.
Obviously-
recovery
wait, no,
time,
I'm
the
actually being serious. Jokes aside here, is that not normally what happens for you? You're laughing, but I'm just being serious, lad.
Orgasmed 3 times before you've had sex with her, and she's
Yes.
just managed to just quickly.
It's obviously not in the space of 30 seconds.
How long are you doing foreplay for? 2 hours.
10 minutes? Wait, are you fucking dumb? Nah, see that. It's alright,
And then I
boys.
fucked her and her sister.
No, boys.
You're telling me,
Boys.
You're telling me that on average, it takes 3 minutes
3 minutes.
for you to make the girl come, and not only that, they've instantly reset and ready for another coming.
That would make a total of 9 minutes, mate.
So they got 20 seconds of reset time.
One of the times he just had to look at them as well. Just set them off.
Look, boys, if you can't pleasure your girls, don't take it out on me.
Right, wait.
All right.
There'll be some people watching this thinking wow.
Bullshit.
No. Well, yeah, a lot of people will be thinking that. We're
You can
thinking
think
that.
what-
But
think what we
wait.
are,
First and foremost, there will be some people watching this thinking I've never made a girl come. So how do you do it?
Yeah, give some advice.
Yeah.
The
Mate,
sex
no,
guru.
because the first time was especially with that partner, I was fucking shit. I was rubbish. I didn't have a clue.
So when you made this girl come 3 times in 10 minutes with just foreplay, how did you do it?
Well, it wasn't just the first ever time and that was it. Obviously, it was after going out with them for a long time.
So what sort of motions were you doing?
What do you need to be taught? I mean, I'll teach you off camera.
No. It's
No, we're teaching the people.
Well, so you want me to start doing a fingering motion with my hand? Is that what you boys
Are
are
you using your
asking?
tongue at the same time?
Yeah. How was this happening? Were you down between her legs with your
Where
head?
is the G spot?
Where is the G spot?
Yeah, well, people need to know if they've
Well,
never...
we can pull up a diagram for you if you want, mate. if you'd like some help.
What was the question we were on?
No,
anyway?
basically, you guys are trying to troll me right now, but it's just kind of impossible because I'm fucking bunch of peasants.
I can't wait for the clip on Twitter. I made a girl come 3 times
Didn't happen.
without penetration.
Wait, no, but on an actual level, jokes aside, do you make your girlfriend come through foreplay?
I have done, yes.
You have done.
Yeah, well, we don't do it all the time because they sort of just want to get onto the sex.
What? So every time you try and do foreplay, doesn't normally at least result in them coming?
No, they're
you
getting
fucking serious?
They're too like
No, but that's not even me taking the piss.
they're too just wanting to get into the penetration.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have to take so long that they're getting bored, mate.
What? I'm not saying that.
Well, you kind of are, because if they're just get into it,
They're getting
think
too
about it.
frustrated.
Frustrated? What? Because you can't make them come?
No, because
Fuck me.
What?
Haven't you taking a piss out of me and fuck me?
wait, you're telling me
Oh, here we go, reassurance.
you've got a girlfriend?
Go on.
You don't have one.
Well, have him back you up.
don't
I've had a girlfriend, mate.
All right, so you're telling me when you've had a girlfriend or any partner, to be fair, you're doing foreplay and there's no moment where you're just I just really want to get into the smashing.
Yes, obviously there's been moments, but as in what you're suggesting is most of the time you can't make your girlfriend come. And I'm just saying,
I'm not suggesting that at all.
I don't think it's can't. I think it's you're just not doing it to that point.
Yeah. You do it to a certain point and then you get into the shagging.
yeah, my point at the beginning was just literally do you make your girlfriend come through
And I
whatever?
said I
and you
have
said
done.
most As in, but have done. Is that like you've done it once?
No, I have done regularly, yes. I'm not going to say
So
it
now it's
all.
regularly.
What did you want me to say? I do it all
Be
the
honest,
time.
mate.
Well, that is being honest.
Is it?
I have done.
All right then.
I'm not doing it right now.
Didn't say you were.
What am I supposed to say? Twisting my words.
Twisting your words how?
Did we answer this person's question?
Wait, what was the question again? What even was the question?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Was it the,
Oh, girls wanking.
Oh, yeah,
Girls
perfectly
wanking.
fine. Wank all you like.
Wank all you like. Basically, yeah. There's that.
And boys will love it if you tell them you wank.
Yeah, like it's nothing to be ashamed of, basically.
Love it.
Okay. Have you ever had sex with someone that has a boyfriend?
I have not.
No.
I don't. Not that I can recall.
Interesting.
You have, actually.
Who?
Have you?
Your
Oh, what, your current girlfriend? Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So we broke up for a period of time, and I slept with her when she had a boyfriend.
Wow. Interesting.
Obviously, she is not named, and we have no idea who she
Okay,
is.
okay. So have you ever had being the last boyfriend that a girl has had before she got married? So the next boyfriend she had, she married
No.
or had a baby with
No, I
No,
don't.
but I'm assuming you have.
twice.
Twice?
Yeah,
How is that?
dodgy, isn't it?
How did you find out?
So one of them wasn't a girlfriend. I think one of them was like the last partner. Yeah. Anyways, we'll leave that at that. But it's basically 2 times. That's dodgy, isn't it? So
How
I'm
do
the
you know
ex.
you were like the last one?
I just know.
I
It's a small circle in these parts.
I just have the sense.
Person. Yeah, basically. That's an interesting one. Now, it's just we had an email in about, my manager cheated on his wife with me. He's got a 2-year-old daughter and another baby on the way.
Oh.
And I shagged him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's dodgy, innit?
Yeah,
But I feel like this, right? A lot of high executive businessmen cheat on their wives.
I think
I
they do.
know. I have a friend, right, that works in that sort of industry, and I feel like the vibe he gives is that, these guys, they're very rich, they're very successful, and they kind of do what they like sometimes.
I feel like that's the same with like celebrities or not.
What,
Like
football players?
Football players, yeah.
Really?
I
I
think
think
so.
so as well. I think they're sort
And
of like
sports stars in general. Obviously,
Yeah.
there are some really nice ones out there, but I think a lot of them have too many distractions or like
Temptations.
Temptations, exactly.
Yeah, I think almost like it can be part of this lifestyle, like of living with me and everything like that, is please at least for a few years just let me do what I want. And that's, is that like a lot of girls will go and boys will go, what the fuck? That's not true love.
For example, John Terry and Wayne Bridge.
Super JT,
That was massive.
captain, leader, legend.
That was massive, and he's still with his wife, isn't he?
No, exactly. Well, Conor McGregor, right? As in, there's things that come out about him, and loads of footballers you hear about.
Partners just, I guess, turn the blind eye, and they're probably heartbroken,
Yeah,
but they don't want to lose their children and their lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's quite sad. Poor, super rich.
Would you reckon? Could you ever see that happening to you? All of this get into your head because you're already on the way.
I honestly think I'm one of the least.
YouTubers.
Yeah, like
I think you're very YouTube, very humble,
a bit too
almost
humble.
lack confidence sometimes, which we're trying to build
Yeah,
through Wafflin.
yeah.
You've got a lot more confidence since you've done Wafflin.
I hope I have, but
Much more.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's good. You've made a lot of progress in and out of the bedroom. Anyways, here's one from a person. What to do now? What do you do if you have no idea what you're going to do with your life and lack motivation to do anything? Also, if you are lacking self-confidence and have a big fear of rejection, stopping you from being a top shagger. Literally his words. So you're lacking motivation. I've been there so many times. I literally have no motivation to do anything. And it's always whenever I just don't have a goal.
Structure.
Well, but with structure comes along with having a goal, because you have the structure that you're working towards something, right? And sometimes I've been at points where it's like, mate, there's no goal that even that motivates me in the slightest. Like there's nothing. And all I literally do in those moments is I literally pray. I literally go, please, can I just be helped? Like, as in, no, but it almost feels like there's nothing else I can do but just plead with the universe to help me out. So what do you do? Because I actually want to learn from this.
I went through, I'd say, like 6 months of just streaming Fortnite.
Fortnite, like every day.
Like, yeah, a lot of the times, like completely bidding off the channel, making no money, and just doing that. And I think
by channel do you mean your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bidding that off, and I think I just needed like a break, and I think that's sort of why I did it.
But did you earn money from Fortnite?
Barely, like literal, not much at all. Not even in terms of YouTube, but in terms of like if you get paid every month for the normal job, not much money at all.
What? So overall in life, you weren't earning much money?
No, for like 6 months.
Okay.
But I think I really did need it. It was like a reset button to find what I actually wanted to do again on YouTube.
And what was that?
I focused a lot more on my second channel, which I now give myself a structure and goal of a video every day or every other day.
Yeah.
Which is so good. Best thing I've ever done, because I wake up and I know I have to do this.
So what? But why does that motivate you? Like, why can you be bothered to make these videos every day?
Because
why?
I genuinely actually like filming them, which I've lacked a lot recently. And B, if I don't, then like, what am I going to do with my career? I'm going to be like, I'm not going to have any money.
Need to make money
to do it.
Yeah, I think for me, like it got to a point where it was like, mate, I didn't upload realistically for ages. Didn't do a brand deal. Didn't do nothing. And it was like, well, yeah, I've got a house and I've got all these stuff, got bills to pay. I need to work, mate. And it got to that point because I was waiting around, like waiting for something to almost hit me in the face of like, this is what you've got to do and this is what you'll enjoy most. And it never came.
You're waiting for something to be handed to you rather than going out and finding
Yeah, exactly.
that purpose.
Basically, I think a lot, the situation is you're sat there, there's nothing that you feel like you're going to enjoy, but the fact is that you're not going to know if there's something you enjoy until you get out there and just start experimenting. So if you're lacking motivation to do anything, you're in that period where you need to just do loads of different things. And something may just hit you in the face of oh my God, I actually really enjoyed this. I didn't think I was going to for example, going for a run, right? So going for a run, right? You may look at it as, I'm just going for a run. You may see something on the run that for some reason inspires you. Being outside, getting the fresh air may just make your thought process turn a bit quicker. Because in this house, when I'm sat around doing nothing, my thoughts and as in ability to be creative and imagine what I want to do is so limited. The second I'm out there or in a new location, just new things start going on in your head. And you may be able to think of things and it's steps, but you've got to get out there. Sitting still will get you nowhere.
That's why I'm so happy I've started running again.
Yeah.
Last summer I was really into my running.
Yeah.
And I had to stop because my knee had that steroid injection, did nothing. And I've just started again. I went for a run 3 days ago. I was my third run. And it was the evening, the sun was setting. It was really I was really happy. And I texted Janine, I was like, I'm so happy. This run was amazing.
No,
okay. Didn't really care. They don't understand, but it was honestly so good. My ideal scenario, so we're taking it back. My ideal scenario is going up the football pitch every day and making football videos and just being an athlete. Okay, that's my ideal scenario and doing the second channel. But I'm in a situation where I can't.
Well, because of injuries.
Because I can't. My groin is so bad. People don't actually understand. I've never actually spoken about my groin properly. It is genuinely awful. My entire groin is just scar tissue.
But you haven't got one.
I basically don't have one.
Wow.
So every time I play football, my groin goes. And because so many football videos that I've uploaded, you think, this is a normal football video. If I uploaded it unedited, you'll see me in agony.
Really?
I can't
So you're
kick.
in pain?
I genuinely, I can't
What about
kick.
when we play five-a-side? You seem
That's
all right.
right. Yeah, because this is the first football I've played this year.
Oh, so you need to
I haven't played football.
But you need to
I need to build
edge
it up.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say that. I did 4 months in the summer of electroshock therapy. I've done everything.
And nothing works.
Nothing works. So
Dodgy.
I think I just have to do it really slowly. And that's why I'm really enjoying this football every week. Because it's not strenuous. I'm not doing repetitive kicking. I'm just getting back in. And I've really taken this mindset of my job is an athlete.
Yeah.
So every day I'm in the gym or I'm running.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that in a long time.
Well,
I really have to focus on that.
To be fair, ever since I signed the bulk powders deal, subconsciously and consciously, it's made me feel oh my God, I want to keep that bulk powders deal. That they've signed me as an athlete.
Yeah.
I need to be an athlete. And it's maybe like I run all the time. I'm, in the gym. The video I'm currently making is all about athleticism and all that. And yeah, like I think it's when you start to view, obviously, like your job as a job, and not everything is. I want to love every single part of it. A lot of it is going to be dirty work that you don't want to do, but it's part of life. That is life. And speaking of life, at the moment, we have something absolutely bonkers. It's a real life movie. It's a horror movie.
It actually is crazy if you think about it.
It is ridiculous. And it goes by the name of the biggest celebrity on the planet at the moment. Coronavirus. There's no one bigger. There's no one greater. Look at the marketing strategy that they've done. Everyone's talking about it. How can we tap into what Corona has done and use it for waffling?
We need to create a virus.
But basically, like, it's taken over the world. Every conversation you have with anyone right now, it's about the virus and how it's, ending the world.
Me and Janine was like, oh, can we talk about something else? I was like, yeah, okay. Within 5 minutes, we're back on Corona.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to talk about it. It is, if you think about it deeply, I know it's mental. Like, everyone is locked down. There's nothing in the supermarkets. Everyone's wearing masks. We're all, people are going to die. It's terrifying. Him doesn't take it seriously enough.
Do you take it seriously?
I am now, yeah.
A bit too seriously.
No.
Can you take it too seriously?
No, not at all.
You sure?
I've got asthma.
But think about this, right? The psychological effects that this virus is doing to you
that's awful.
is doing far more damage than the virus itself is physically doing to you. Look at that.
I would say I'm not being overly cautious. I'm saying I'm probably being actually quite stupid.
I feel like you're shitting yourself.
I am. But
you came in the house terrified.
Shaking.
But
then in shock,
I'm
mate.
still going to the gym. So I'm sort of at
but
war.
then,
I think I'm at war with myself.
So then, right, you say, oh, I'm not taking it seriously enough. And then
I know.
You go to the gym or something, and that's not taking it seriously.
But I think it's because you were joking and coughing near me.
But this is the thing, mate. This is the thing. So he doesn't talk in a worried way. You talk in a worried way. You both do the same things. But but do you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
So it's like worrying about it, panicking, buying everything from the shop.
I think I know why.
That does nothing.
It's because you guys down here are sort of you're not getting all that pandemic worry in your ears, whereas I've got Max plays FIFA constantly sending me voice messages.
Yeah.
I've got obviously people telling me I'm being stupid because I got asthma, which is a real thing.
No,
but we don't live under a rock down here.
Yeah, I know,
we
but
watch the news.
I know,
the
but you don't
supermarkets
have
are empty.
But the group chats aren't full of all this pandemic London talk.
No, 100%. And that's why obviously I'd say for you, stay indoors, limit going out. Yeah. It's more of the mentality about it. So allowing yourself to shit, oh my God, rather than, I'm not saying you're doing that, but some people are doing
100%,
that.
100%.
Whereas you can still do the same self-preservation things whilst just staying, being I'm doing something about it. Yeah. We're calm. I'm doing all I can and just still being calm. Yeah, there's that.
I am making a focused effort on I want to make sure I go on constant runs and just staying as fit as possible and getting sleep. Sleep's very important. Getting your 8 hours or whatever. Yeah. Still on I take an inhaler every morning and evening. Still doing that. It's actually quite. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. 3 weeks ago, before all of this really kicked off, I went on a new inhaler. So previously I was on a steroid inhaler, which was quite a strong one. They're like, okay, we're gonna test this new one, which is slightly weaker, and see how you get on. Next thing you know, global pandemic. I'm like, oh shit, asthma. And actually, this has been the least amount I've needed my Ventolin.
So you're cured. Is it possible to get cured?
No, you can't grow out of asthma.
Okay.
But if I was gonna grow out of asthma, it would have happened.
It would have happened. But when's the last time you had an asthma attack?
An asthma attack was probably year 9. So
it keeps fucking ages.
But I need my inhaler.
I need
my Ventolin
a lot. To stop that happening.
Yeah, when we do football, I'm constantly...
Yeah.
But it doesn't help with the cold air at the moment. That makes it 10 times worse.
Well, also, do you know anyone that thinks they may have the virus? Are you near anyone?
Yeah, my flatmate.
Really? So you could actually have it?
I could genuinely have it, yeah. No. Don't do that because it's funny, but it's not, okay? But so he's self-isolating in his room.
Yeah.
He says he feels fine. He just had a little bit of a sore cough.
Sore cough.
Well, and it went.
He has a big cough.
He's being cautious.
Yeah.
He's being better to be safe than sorry.
Okay.
Which I think is the right mentality to have.
So what do you think's better for your chances of stopping getting it? Good way to say it. Now, what do you think? Do you think a mask is a good idea?
So,
Because
okay,
what I've read is that apparently what's better to do in your house to protect you is rather than wear a mask, is to take your shoes off before you step in the house, because apparently this virus transmits in like droplets, so you're more likely to have trodden it and then brought it in. So taking them off, and as well, if it gets on the mask and the mask is just on your face and you've got that on all day, that could get quite unhygienic, right?
I think the only masks that actually work are like, is it N95?
Yeah, something like that. They're developing
90s.
for like they're developing more for NHS staff at the moment, aren't they?
Okay. Well, I do know the virus can live up to 12 hours on metal, so that's why you see gyms and everywhere really cleaning all the surfaces. Like 12 hours is a long time. I think not on metal, it's like maybe a couple hours, not too long.
Like that.
But the worst thing is it's airborne.
It's airborne. What do you mean?
It's airborne. So if someone coughs, it's in the air.
Oh, it can live in the air.
You can live in the air.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
that's why it's spreading so fast.
Oh my God. Well, this is the other thing. No, wait, I thought something really good and it's gone.
Oh no.
It was based around the gym. Oh yeah, no, that was it. It was to do with work. So obviously every other industry seems to be going down right now. But the one that seems like it's about to absolutely boom with schools being cancelled is the online video industry. Everyone's going to be at home watching videos, watching Wafflin.
YouTube is going. It's basically summer holidays.
Yeah, like,
Now.
Are you a young, very, very young child that is normally at school,
Very young.
extremely young, and are you off school right now due to the virus watching this Wafflin video? Comment down below right now, and to tell us, use this code. Ready? Say... And I was trying to think of something. Now say... No, don't say that.
Say school.
No, look, at the end of the set.
last
Oh,
night.
no, I've lost my head. Say, Weller, he's definitely made girls enjoy themselves.
Okay.
But
Well,
not
I-
if you're too young.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't ask kids to say that.
Oh, anyway,
Who gives a shit?
I'm getting comments on my video saying, "Oh, thank you for uploading this entertainment we need. We're all off school."
Yeah, because everyone's off school now. They need the Waffling Boys. And another thing on this virus, right? When's it going to end? Because of the football season.
As just,
Right? The football season, Liverpool are going to get stripped of the title. Oh, wait, they never had it.
Oh, no,
For 30
okay,
years.
So there
Yeah,
was
but-
there was the ban sort of like, we're gonna, like, the season's gonna be null and void. Okay,
Yeah.
but it's just come out today that it is going to be indefinitely postponed until at least the 30th of May.
For April, I
April,
believe.
31st of
Yeah,
April.
but
Yeah,
what are
April.
your actual
But that's
thoughts?
indefinitely. It has to be done.
Yeah, the
Has to be
season the
done.
season has to end because otherwise,
Wait,
like...
it has to end. So you think...
No, think what I'm saying. End as in go to the end. Like, it's got to be
Yeah, how-
end.
Oh,
It's got to
okay,
finish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would be so unfair. Like, as much as it would be funny, it would be unfair on
Yeah,
Liverpool,
it's
and
p-
also on championship teams and relegation side.
Yeah, something that some people said was that, look, if it wasn't to end, as in if they didn't see it out, it would be that you have the teams that are going to get promoted from the Championship. The top two come up.
It'd be a 22.
No one gets relegated from the
Yeah.
Premier League, so it's 22 teams going into next season, which, I mean, that'd be sick.
That would be
like,
cool.
it'd be good to see. I definitely want to see Leeds in the Premier again. You know,
I hope they do.
They're a good team. And yeah, something like that could work, but I think in an ideal world, the season gets played out, and I'd rather sacrifice next season and make that, like, do whatever they're going to do to it, but see this one out, because all the hard work that's gone into it, lobbing that all in the bin, saying null and void, how demotivating is that? How like, you know, that is so just shit.
It'd be
And I
different
think-
if it happened like earlier on
Yeah.
in the season.
as well, they'd get sued by, like, the clubs getting relegated. Like, that's a massive sue.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
100%.
all
It
that
just,
shit.
It's just what's going to happen now. Like, it's going to be so interesting to see when does next season start. And obviously Euro 2021,
Yeah, mate, like, the world is actually fucked. Like, this is actually, like, a disaster movie.
Olympics. They've imagined
Mate, everything's gone down.
put everything into this year's
All
Olympics.
the money that's being lost, the amount of investment, sponsorship, everything, mate, everything's going down except YouTube and Facebook.
Qatar World Cup. What's going to happen there?
Oh, my God.
Like, even though that's in like what 2 years in December, like
So
it's going to have a knock-on effect for years to come, isn't it?
So if we do go into lockdown tomorrow, right? We're recording this on Thursday, the 19th of March. If we go lockdown tomorrow, are we just not ever seeing each other?
So they did come out and say like they're not going in lockdown, but you never know. Things change every day.
Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it?
That is
like,
the scary
this
thing,
is
isn't
an
it?
evolving situation
Yeah.
which is escalating more and more each
Like
day.
what we're saying now, by Saturday, might be completely out the window. Completely
Yeah, because
different.
tomorrow I'm meant to have a meeting in London. What do you think? Avoid.
Guy pit.
And then going for some drinks. There's none of that.
So
Avoid.
Well, they've come out and said avoid pubs, restaurants,
Yeah.
any like crowd. Yeah, definitely do not go for drinks.
So
It's just
after
not
party
worth
at
it.
my house. Quarantine and chill?
Quarantine and chill.
I mean, we could
But
do.
a lot of people are saying like, oh, if I catch it, I'll be fine. That's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is you can give it to your mummy and daddy.
Yeah.
And they can get it, and your grandma. Okay? A lot of people will get the virus and won't feel any effects.
Yeah, like Idris Elba.
He didn't feel it. Hudson Odoi didn't feel it.
Yeah. Like, we just could have had it and,
We might have it right now.
But this comes down to sort of a lot of things attached to this situation, like people panic buying.
Oh,
Obviously,
oh my God,
it's
the
like, well,
queues.
it's fine, you know, I'll be all right. I've got like 29,000 packs of pasta. But it's
Yeah.
like, well, what about like old
Like,
Doris down the road? Who
right
can't
now, Janine
eat?
has no toilet paper. And she can't get
I
it
swear you said you didn't have it since, like, last week.
in like a couple of days. We've got baby
What's this in,
wipes.
like-
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's
but
it.
you can't put them down the toilet.
She been putting them down the toilet, mate.
That
Yeah.
blocks up
Like,
sewage.
covered in
No,
crap.
no, they've been going
No,
in the bin.
no, they haven't. You haven't been putting shitty towels in tissues in the
Wait,
bin.
you're not allowed to put toilet...
No, lad. Only toilet paper.
That's why it's made.
Oh, mate.
But they're baby wipes.
Mate.
Oh, shit. I haven't been doing that.
You've been putting baby wipes down the toilet. That's the thing. The whole freaking universe, I thought, well, not everyone, but a lot of people don't know these things.
I had no idea.
Exactly. And
God.
that is bad, man. You need to stop doing that right now.
Okay.
But there was another thing I was going to say that was really good.
Is it
It
about
was,
panic buying?
I think it was about panic buying. The concept that it is cave. No, that is pure caveman times. No, no. That is what I was thinking.
Every
Like,
man for himself.
it's self-preservation. It's I need to survive more than anyone else because me is who I care about most, right? And that is all people are doing right now. It's classic.
But then again, it's so unfair to label everyone as panic buying because what happens if your kids are going off school for who knows how long? You
Yeah.
might go down into lockdown. You got 4 kids,
Yep.
and you do need to go get this food for like 2 weeks.
You're allowed to go 2 weeks though. 2 weeks is a normal shop. Like that's not panic buying. These people are buying so
But
much
for 4
food.
kids who like, most of them have lunch at school, then it's an extra meal every day for 4 people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just like
I
you're
know what you
seeing
mean,
people
though.
shopping during the summer holidays. This is much more excessive.
Yeah,
You've
you're
seen the
right.
queues outside.
Like,
of
at the end of the day,
supermarkets.
they're still going to be able to get food, toilet roll, etc. to the supermarkets. You're still going to have to go to the supermarket. Like, wait, if anything, these queues that you're seeing of people panic buying, you're surrounding yourself with more people that may actually have the virus
make any sense.
by doing this.
Yeah.
Whereas if everyone goes in moderation, you're probably going to be around less people.
Yeah.
So just, do you know what I mean? But most people aren't actually that intelligent.
That's what I like the fact that some supermarkets are opening their doors early for like the elderly people.
100%, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that
As
really
it's-
is.
When you see these things online about the elderly, you know, they go into the shelves and they've got nothing, and it's so sad. And these like, you know, fat Johnny Phillips is freaking just like stealing 400 loads of
Bugs.
loads of bog roll. Like, it's just, mate, like, stop and think. Like, this isn't an apocalypse yet, and there's no need to freaking act like it is, even though it is serious. It's very, very serious. But
Well, one of the reasons I'm staying in London rather than isolating down in Seaford
yeah,
is because of takeaways. There's so many options in London still. Like, what happens if like you can't? What happens if I get it and I'm like I can't leave the house
what if
and I run out of
what
food?
if the driver of the takeaway place? What
do-
if the chef?
So it can't live in food because it's been cooked. But like for example, Deliveroo and stuff now do.
It's cooked and now he's breathed on it.
Yeah, now he's playing it up.
And he's plating it up with his hands.
I don't know. Well, they do
Like-
contactless free.
No, look, mate, at the end of the day, like, no one's safe.
It's true. No one is safe.
Like earlier, me and Luke went for breakfast, right? They didn't, afterwards, they didn't exactly back down the table, the chairs, anything. And
should be
an
doing that.
elderly person then went and sat where we were
No, they
straight
should be
after
doing
us.
that.
Now, we're fine. We feel like we're absolutely fine. And we went to a table that we thought was away from everyone. but we can't
just
control
you can't
the
never
other
know.
what other people are
You
going
never
to
know,
do.
you?
So it's like, you know, and then it's, you know, this cafe leaving the cutlery out as well.
How do you even go about getting a test? Do you have to call 111?
Yeah, what is the test? I mean, I don't know. That's where like some people are saying it's a conspiracy. Like, oh yeah, the government have put it out there to control population. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, such a waffle. The fact that some people say that like humans created this gives humans too much credit.
Yeah, as in,
we
like-
couldn't make something like this. Like have a day off.
Yeah, it's very
And
difficult.
when
isn't
it comes to creating a vaccine,
yeah,
obviously, did you watch the Joe Rogan podcast with?
I haven't
the
watched it
doctor?
all yet.
Very
no.
good. So he was saying, yes, we could get a vaccine for this like tomorrow,
Yeah,
but it's not going to be safe. It could make things worse.
yeah.
Like this.
Vaccines have to get like
Tested.
tested and then it's mass producing them.
Yeah, but they
for
are
everyone.
on human trials now, I believe, which is really
really?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
it shows it's moving fast,
Wow,
which is very important.
mad thing. So what are we gonna do if it is on lockdown? Like, are we gonna continue filming?
Oh,
Because my filming that was meant to be today
got cancelled.
got cancelled.
Yeah, I
like
was meant to be-
I'm currently making a main channel video. Like, I'm actually doing it, and it's a sick one as well. Like, so good. But it all depends. Basically, I'm starring in this advert. That's all I can say at this point. And the person who I'm co-starring with is a big inspiration of mine. Stop. And basically, I'm making a video based around being in this advert, but I can't put my video out until that advert comes out. But any company with a brain ain't going to put their advertising campaign out during this sort of moment because
100%.
no one's spending money. So that is having a knock-on effect on me, and I can't put my video out. And it's like, shit, we're all, you know, it's some way down the line from knock-on effects affected.
I was meant to be recording a video this weekend up in England, St George's
Up
Park.
in England.
Up in England.
Up in England.
Up in England, mate.
In St George's Park, I was going to be an England footballer. Cancelled.
Who was it going to be with?
I don't know. It was an England legend.
Cameron Jerome.
I do know who that is. Very pacey striker.
Chopra?
Chopra. He used to play for Cardiff.
Hello.
See, football tour. I got knowledge.
All right. Name someone that played for Sheffield United. Who was goalkeeper for Sheffield United
Chris
the
Kirkland.
last time they were in the Premier League?
Chris Kirkland.
Was it not Paddy Kenny?
Was it Paddy Kenny? He still played for them, doesn't he?
Don't look at me. I've got some football knowledge.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
not
Name
like
a
that.
striker for Sheffield United.
Billy Sharp.
That's the first one. That's like the only one I know.
Name a striker for Wolves.
This is that's just so embarrassing. Jimenez.
Jimenez. Is he a striker?
Yeah.
Yes, he is a striker. Name a striker for Bournemouth. Us easy.
King.
What's
Callum
his
Wilson?
first name?
Josh.
Josh King.
Josh King, mate.
Name a midfielder for Leeds United.
That
that's
guy with
easy.
the top knot.
What? Wait.
What's his name?
Surname is
Phillips.
I don't know his first name though.
Kevin. I don't know.
Kevin
Isn't
Phillips.
it Calvin Phillips?
All right.
Calvin Phillips.
Who's
yeah.
a midfielder for Brighton and Hove Sculbion?
Trossard?
He's not a midfielder. He's a winger. Got a midfield. Come on.
Kyle.
Doesn't play for him
He
anymore.
left them ages
Come
ago.
on, lads. You're from the Seagull area.
I don't support Brighton.
Yeah, but surely you know.
Pascal Gross.
Arguably. More attacking.
I don't know.
I'd say Dale Stevens.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Dale.
Come on.
Dale Stevens.
All right, then.
Look.
Well, we're an hour and 8 minutes in.
We did it,
What
boys.
are we saying? We've
did
actually done over an hour of a Wafflin podcast.
Yeah.
This is class.
Yeah, very, very
What did
good.
you think of this longer, juicier, enjoyable?
I think it came very natural.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, my back. That was my bag. You can see the movement. I had a sweaty back.
Fair enough, mate. So how have you enjoyed it? How's your experience been?
Yeah, good. I'm in a much better mood now than I was earlier.
You were sad earlier.
I was very sad.
Why? Why
Don't know, I just woke up sad.
what, the whole day?
Yeah.
So I thought it was, is it because you've been lonely?
No, not at all. I haven't been lonely.
You haven't?
No.
What, so it's the virus and all that?
I
Watching
don't know.
that?
I think like I'm lacking a bit of vitamin D. Maybe I need some sun.
Yeah,
It's been
so
it's not been very grey recently.
Well, this is the thing. Like when we were filming the video that I've been filming, we were out on the cliffs, freaking in the
Soaking
sun
it up,
every day, feeling class.
All
Mate,
I've-
I've loved filming this week, and it's because like the video we're making is like
class, and you've been productive.
Yeah, I
it's
like
going
it. I
well.
like it. That's why I'm in better spirits.
All
100%.
I've wanted to do is just sit in bed and watch TV.
So yeah, I'm just on a like. Oh wait, we haven't even mentioned the TGF thing.
Oh,
Well-
Interesting talking topic.
Yeah, do you want to wait till next week till it's developed a
What?
bit?
See what's gonna.
yeah, because that text is wait until it comes out.
Okay, so obviously, yeah, like we'll just say next week we're going to try and talk about obviously this situation that's gone down with TGF, where they've been done by the police, apparently because of their driving video.
Yeah, well, they tweeted about it, yeah.
Yeah, like it was a video of them obviously driving recklessly on our actual roads, and the police have
And obviously this will
seized
go into...
everything of theirs, apparently.
This will go into when YouTubers take it too far.
Yeah, all of that. But
Where is the
hopefully,
boundary?
yeah, hopefully we have some clarification on that and what's going on, and we can talk about it and all of that. But as for this episode, that concludes Wafflin. We hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like rating, rate 5 stars, comment, review it, do everything you can to support this because we love it.
Propel us up the charts.
On! So enjoy, and until next time,
Comment down below.
saying that Theo and Joe and Luke, I like the fact that you wear Winnie the Pooh tracky bottoms, but I'm not going to take you to the sweet corn farmer house. All right, that's what you're going to say. Okay? And
He's lost it.
bye.